once I got into the music, I was like, I could do this myself. So I went to Apollo, and this was literally my second time performing solo. Because when I was a kid, I used to perform on stage a lot with the band and stuff like that. But this was my first time solo with something I created, and I couldn't believe that I won that day on Apollo. I was like, and if anybody that's watching knows the legendary Apollo Theater,
Oh my God, of
I don't like to
course.
call myself a rapper because I'm an MC, but rappers do not win on Apollo. It's very hard for them to win, and I won. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm so meant to do this. And and I just kept going. I created a couple of my own albums. I've performed all along the East Coast, hundreds of times I've performed, and I still have music out now. It's on my website, zizzolife.com. So hip hop is just, I love music. I
Yeah.
just love it. I
Your
just love
your
it.
latest record is Cause and Effect.
Yeah, that's the latest EP that I put out. There's 4 songs on that. One song is with the legendary Karen Wheeler, and if anybody knows Karen Wheeler, she's the one that's saying, "However do you want me?"
Yes.
Girl, however do you need me? Yeah, so I got her on there. She's
That's
a
the
good
jam.
friend. Yeah, she's a good friend of mine. I got DJ Johnny Juice from Public Enemy to scratch on one of my other records. I got a legendary producer, Rockwaller. He worked with me on one of the other records. So, I know a few people that I did some things with, but the music, like, I wouldn't be friends with these people if they didn't believe in me. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? If they didn't listen to my music and was like, no, she's actually really good.
Yeah, you
You
weren't
know?
selling your soul to the devil.
Yeah, and I was just saying that the other day. I was like, because I refused to take my clothes off is why I didn't make it. You know? That's really what that's if I'm gonna sum it up, that's really it. I refuse to compromise my integrity, for the business.
Yeah.
But can I still make something happen? Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I
then,
have
the
no
more
doubt.
people hear my music, they're like, oh, wow, this is pretty good. I'd love to go out and tour again. Oh, I missed the stage, you know.
Well, listen, I can tell just in the way that you're talking, the passion, the excitement that's coming through. And I would imagine that this is also a form of healing and spiritual
A
connection
hundred
that you
percent.
put out through
Yeah.
your
Huge
music and your
therapy.
words, right? It's
Absolutely.
exactly. It's like it's therapeutic. It's like, Michelangelo, right?
Hmm.
With his art. And,
Yep.
he says that he was channeling at that point. That wasn't him painting.
You are. You are. Yeah.
Right.
That's what it feels like, especially when I'm just in that zone.
It's like a trance that you get into.
Yeah, it just keeps coming. I impress myself sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
you good, you good, girl. I'm like, hey.